Hello, and welcome to the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I am Jocelyn Hillam, and I am your host, trying to help you find positive thoughts during one of the hardest seasons of motherhood, which is pregnancy. I am actually currently pregnant with baby number 5. So I've learned some things on the way and tried to implement a lot of mindset tools to help me through this rough time, and I now have a passion to help you through this rough time as well. Thank you for joining. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. Cooking in pregnancy can be so hard, and last week I kind of went into a lot of the specifics of how to do that when you are feeling so sick. But I'm hoping this week, since it's Thanksgiving week, that you don't have to do a lot of cooking. I'm hoping that you're able to enjoy someone else's cooking for the most part and not have to cook during this week. And because it is Thanksgiving week, by the time this comes out, Thanksgiving will have been yesterday. I am going to talk about gratitude. Thanksgiving is giving thanks and finding gratitude. And I hope that you were able to do that a little bit yesterday. If not, I hope this episode will spur you on to do it, but in specific relations to pregnancy and how gratitude can help through a pregnancy. I really hoped that the sickness with this pregnancy was going to be easier, that it was going to be different, and that it wouldn't be as bad. But I was so very wrong. It was probably one of the hardest sicknesses I've had so far. It was just very, very difficult. I had to cancel everything. I've done past episodes on how hard it was, so I'm not going to go too much into that, but I really wanted to shine a light on the gratitude exercises that I really tried to use during this time to help me through when everything felt negative, hard, bleak, like poor me. I was stuck in a deep hole, and it was hard to get out of. But gratitude is one of the most powerful and simple ways to help you get out of those ruts. So during those first 3 weeks where I couldn't do anything, I didn't even podcast during that time because I couldn't even get off the couch or from by the toilet. It was so hard. But what I would try to do during that time is, first of all, I would try to implement my own Positivity in Pregnancy program, which is actually the morning sickness mini course. It can help you find positivity during that morning sickness. And anyway, I was trying really hard to implement those videos, and one section is gratitude, and the gratitude exercises are simple yet very effective. And I remember one time I was just laying on the couch, and I was like, I knew I was stuck. I knew mentally I was feeling pretty harsh about pregnancy, about the misery I was in, and how difficult it was. And I was like, okay, I know I'm here. I know this is hard. I've got to switch. And so I did one of the exercises that I have mentioned so many times on this podcast, but it is just speed gratitude. You look around the room and you just start listing things that you are grateful for, and you can list why you're grateful for them. So I started looking around the room, and I just started listing things. I am grateful for my TV. I'm grateful for the TV stand. I'm grateful for carpet. I'm grateful for a house to live in, that I am protected from the elements. I'm grateful for the couch that I am laying on. I am grateful for kids who are playing elsewhere and not bugging me. I am grateful for my kitchen floor. I'm grateful for walls. I am grateful for my kitchen chairs. I'm grateful for pictures, and I love my family pictures and the pictures of Jesus, and so on and so forth. and I just started listing everything around me. And that's what I want you to do. When you are kind of in a negative funk and you just are not feeling great, just look around you. This is a simple shift. And start listing the things that you're grateful for. And if that comes and goes quick, start listing why you're grateful for them. It is simple, but it is powerful because it shifts your mindset intentionally. But it's not hard. It just takes remembering. It takes that intentionality. And I think that's a lot of what this podcast is for, and other positive podcasts are to remind us. The scriptures say that the natural man is an enemy to God and has been from the fall of Adam and will be forever unless he yields to the enticings of the Holy Spirit. So you've got to yield to some of the Spirit that is telling you to do these things. At that time, the Spirit was telling me you need to get out of this by choosing different thoughts, and choose different thoughts by listing gratitude. For me, that has been the simplest way that hasn't required too much energy or effort to just get out of that negative funk that I got really stuck in. You can do it, Mama. I know you can. I know you can find things to be grateful for even during this hard season. Doing this type of exercise helps you to have a more positive outlook, which also helps you to be healthier as you go throughout this pregnancy. Positivity makes a difference in your health. It really does. And I don't know, I just can't say enough about it. But I know what it's like to struggle. I had to use my own course. And if you haven't heard that episode, I encourage you to go listen to that episode, which it's called When You're Discouraged in Pregnancy, or When You Are Enough. And how powerful shifting can be. You are enough. And my morning sickness mini course has, how many videos? I want to say at least 12 or so, maybe 10 or 12 videos. I can't remember for sure. I need to go count. But at least that many, at least 10, I would imagine, because I have 3 sections of the course, but there's at least 10 that focus on different gratitude exercises. So that if you have kind of been laying in the same spot and you feel like you're listing the same things over again, it'll prompt you to find different things to be grateful for and reasons for it. And it is little shifts like this that can help you through. If you're interested in looking into that, it's the top link in the show notes, and I would highly recommend it because it helped me so much to shift, especially during that morning sickness time where mostly I was sick all day. But it helped me to shift because it was hard for me to get out. I needed that prompting outside of my mind to do that through gratitude, through changing the negative that I was feeling to positive, and through pregnancy-specific affirmations, which are the 3 areas of that course. Gratitude can help you shift, and it is easier to find more positivity as you shift to gratitude. But it does take practice. But I know you, and I know that you can do this because you're a mom like me who wants to do this, who wants to have positivity in her life, to not feel so negative about such a beautiful gift. Pregnancy really is amazing. It is a miracle that our bodies can grow another human inside, and it generally knows exactly what to do, how to do that. It is just cool. Find some things to be grateful for this Thanksgiving season. Be grateful for that little one that you are growing inside, and for your miraculous body and all the things that it is doing to make that happen within less than a year. It is so cool. Anyways, I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you listening to this podcast. I am grateful for you when you share this podcast. And I am most grateful when you implement what you learn into your own life for more positivity, because there is a shift that happens. It doesn't happen overnight or with one try of this exercise. It happens as you do it continually, which is why I try to do this weekly, so that I can help encourage you to get better at it. Anyways, implement it. That's what I'm most grateful for. and I hope you have a great holiday. Until next week. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.